All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here, and today we're on this machine that nobody likes. Everybody hates the Smith machine, right? Well, I happen to think the Smith machine can be a really good tool if you just use it correctly. Any machine can be a problem if you don't use it correctly, but having done a lot of exercises on this machine over the years, I really like it under the right circumstances. So today we want to focus on legs. You might remember a Smith machine video we did for chest way back months ago. So today we're going to do legs. So I've got 4 exercises. You don't need a lot of exercises. 4 exercises for legs that you can use the Smith machine for that will absolutely hammer your legs, and you'll get a great workout. So stay tuned. All right, so squats on the Smith machine, are they good or are they bad? They can be really bad. They can hurt you if you don't have the right foot position. What I do is, or what I see a lot of times is people get their feet right under them, like they're going to do a regular squat like this. Then that bar, it's forced down that one path. And I see a lot of people put a lot of stress on their knees. If you're going to squat in this machine, you have to get your feet out in front of you. So watch what I'm doing with my feet. So here's where I would normally squat. But since I'm in the Smith machine, I want my feet out there. See how far up front my feet are? Again, normally I'm right here when I squat. In the Smith machine, I'm out here. Now, if you look from the side, I want you to watch my back. The Smith machine is nice because you can keep your back really straight. So it also feels a lot safer on my back. So you could actually make a good point that the Smith machine can actually be safer. Usually we do kind of standard sets and reps on that. We'll do like 3 sets of 10 or 12. And a lot of times if people don't have a hack squat, we'll use these to replace the hack squat. But all in all, the Smith machine squats are a very good exercise. You just got to align your body. I want you to think feet out in front, flat back, stay tight, and continuous tension. Pump them like a piston up and down. All right, so next up, you could call this a lunge. I tend to think of it more as a one-legged squat. So the same rule applies with your foot. Watch Brett's foot out here. He's got his lead leg out. He's gonna get his other leg back. And he's literally just doing a one-legged squat, just like that. It's really good for your adductors, your glutes, and your quads. That is perfect form right there. Watch how his back is straight. You can see that he's got the weight on his heel. You can see he's not shifting. Well, if you pulled his sweatpants up, I guarantee you would see that. So what you don't want is for your heel to come up and all the weight to shift to the ball of your foot. So he's in a really good position here. He's driving really hard with his left leg. I really like these. I like these nice and slow. And I would say this is a sneaky good exercise for glutes. Like when people see this, they say, well, it's just quads. But you can actually, when you get to the bottom, if you take your time, you can actually lift yourself up by flexing your glutes. I have a lot of my women do these. Just remember to come up by flexing your glutes. Another really underrated exercise that's awesome for your legs and glutes. So that's exercise number 2. Okay, exercise number 3 is another one I really like, another sneaky good exercise. I've put a lot of videos up in the past with various guys doing these. It's a lunge, but there's a little twisting action involved in it. So go ahead, Brett, let's hit that left leg. If you would come over here, I want you to watch how his body's lined up. Now, he's pointed at 11 o'clock, so his foot's not straight ahead. Now watch as he comes down. He's gonna almost rotate toward me a little, like that. Watch that little subtle rotation he's got going. Now what that does is it stretches the heck out of your glutes, and a little bit on your right laterals, but your hips and your glutes is where you're gonna feel that. So he's coming down, he's rotating a little bit, he's coming back up. Again, really good stretch around your glutes, really good stretch. Okay, let's do the other leg. Okay, he's gonna do their leg. Again, watch the foot, it's 11 o'clock, it's not straight ahead. He's gonna come down, he's gonna rotate. That little tiny bit of rotation gives you so much stretch. When you're playing around with this, you're gonna see what I mean. It's probably a little bit hard to see in the video, but when you're doing this at home and you rotate, you're gonna feel that extra stretch.
You feel it right along the side.
Yeah, all right along there. All right, exercise number 4. You can't get away from the Bulgarian split squat. Okay. So it's obviously a variation. The last 2 things we did were a single leg unilateral exercise. This is another unilateral exercise. Now we've got like this silver box in the back. Chances are you're going to want to find something softer so it feels good on your feet and your ankle. But we just wanted to show you that on this exercise, the Bulgarian split squat, you have to elevate your back leg. It just makes it harder on your front leg. You can't cheat by giving a little nudge with your back leg. It's more isolation. So go ahead, Brett, and show everybody what the Bulgarian split squat looks like. Now, a lot of people do these with a dumbbell, not in the Smith machine, but the Smith machine is really nice to do these. Kills your glutes, kills your quads. It even gives that back leg stretch. Now again, I want to re-emphasize this because I know if I don't, I'll hear some comments about it. Use whatever you need in the back so that your foot and your ankle are comfortable. Place your foot however it feels comfortable and soft on your ankle, okay? The back leg has to be positioned right. But a couple more reps, Brett. But watch his front leg. His foot's out in front. Notice his foot's not under him. This is key. His foot is out in front. If there's one lesson you learn from this video, and I keep saying it over and over, it's when you use a Smith machine, get your whether you're using one leg or 2, get your feet out in front. That's really the key with the Smith machine. And then keep your back flat. If you can do those 2 things and really focus on the muscle, you're going to be really happy. Okay, exercise number 5. You got to get to hams. We can't neglect our hams. So we do a stiff-legged deadlift on here. Well, it's not completely stiff leg. You get a little bend at the bottom. So what we're going to do is, I want you to keep the bar right on your shin and right on your leg. So I don't want to see this. That's really hard on your lower back, and that's how a lot of people hurt their lower back. I want you to get up real close right here. I want you to push your hips back. Watch my hips. Hips back, hips back. And I'm keeping the bar in as close as I can. So don't drop down, hips back. Now, you don't really need to come up all the way to get your glutes. You can come up and flex right here. Right there. Now you may have a Smith machine. Some of them, the way they're built, you can't get down real far. If that's the case, then just stand on a couple plates. You could just put a couple plates right here. It'll elevate you so you can get a little more range of motion. But that's really it. That's the 5th exercise. Remember the keys. Keep the bar in close. Keep the back flat and push your hips back. That's the 3 keys to executing a good stiff-legged deadlift. Bar close, back flat, hips back. Right there. That's what you want. All right, so that's your 5 exercises. In terms of sets and reps, you know, just standard 2 to 3 hard sets. The 3rd set I'd probably take close to failure. The 2 sets before that, I'd probably leave a rep or 2 in the tank. Rep schemes can be all over the place. I mean, with the Smith machine, you feel so much burning. You know, 8, 10, 12 reps is going to burn. And the other thing is, one other thing is, we did a lot of exercises that were unilateral. One mistake I see people make is they do one leg and then they go right into the other leg. You don't need to do that. Take your time. So do one leg, rest, then do the other leg, rest, and then come back. So you'll shortchange your 2nd leg if you just go right into it. So take your time, make sure both legs get hit hard, 8 to 12 reps. On the Smith machine, I believe in doing everything very controlled. So I know a lot of times I talk about being explosive, not on the Smith machine, not on these movements we're doing here. Good tension, good control is paramount on the Smith machine. And again, the last tip, all the quad stuff, feet out in front. All right, so hopefully this video gave you some little golden nuggets of info. I think it's pretty basic stuff, but I still see people kind of saying, oh, the Smith machine is terrible, you're gonna hurt yourself. Nah, not if you use it right. So anyways, I appreciate your all support. Thanks for watching. And I wish you all the best. Hopefully your gyms are opening up sometime. I know some of you still aren't, but we will see you next time.